Hi everybody, it's time for our lunch break musings today. It's also a full supermoon tonight, so make sure you charge up all your stuff and get it full of moon power and go sit outside if you can and just enjoy it. The supermoon is when the moon is at the closest to Earth, and so it looks bigger, and that's why they call it a supermoon. Yesterday was something, wasn't it? Wow. I mean, y'all know I drew some really good cards for it. I thought, yeah, this just feels like everything's going to go. But wow, wow, wow. I didn't expect it to go to the level that it went. I mean, Virginia has its first female governor ever, Abigail Spanberger, and she won by just remarkable margins. Prop 50 in California was a blowout. That won like by almost 60% of the vote, I think it was. Unheard of. And New Jersey got its new governor, who is a Democrat. So they're real happy. And New York City voted in Mamdani to be their mayor. The first Muslim mayor of New York City, I do believe. If you get a chance, go and watch his acceptance speech. Holy smokes. It was like shades of Obama, the feeling I got off of that. It was remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. So, and there was a lot of other smaller races and whatnot that were going on. Other propositions and whatnot going on. And yeah, the Democrats just did a complete blowout. It was really, really kind of like, wow. I had a feeling it was going to be good. I had a feeling we were going to win some. Um, I had the strongest feeling was that Prop 50 was going to get passed. But I did not expect to get the amount of numbers, the percentages that we got. Just blew my mind. So I decided for today's cards, I thought, okay, we had that big day yesterday. Now, what's going to happen next? Is this going to be the catalyst that we need for people to really step up and step out and follow through? So, the uh, first card out is the King of Cups, emotional intelligence. Yesterday was a very emotional day for a lot of people. It also highlighted intelligence of people who made themselves aware of what they were voting for. And once they understood the facts of it, they turned out in unbelievable amounts. Louisiana has an election coming up. Early voting ends Saturday, I think it is. Um, and then we've got our voting day like a week later or something. I don't remember the date. But I'm really hoping that we get a good turnout for that as well. All right, next up, we got the death card. Now, this is not doom and gloom. This does not mean, oh my God, it's the end of the world. No. The death card symbolizes change, a spiritual awakening. Um, it represents, when you get the death card, it represents old things dying away so that new things can come in. We can't bring in the new until we get rid of the old, right? So that's actually a really good card to get. And then we got, oh wow, okay, the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups, that stands for intuition. You're looking at idealism, dreamers, um, happy news, spirituality again. This is the Page of, what was it? The Page of Cups is, that's someone that's bringing in good news, that's bringing in happy news. And that's what we got yesterday. We got a truckload of happy news, good news. And I think it's really, really, really going to really invigorate people. That's not the right word. Not invigorate. Inspire people to get out and work harder on everything. Oh, okay. And then I drew the Strength card. Wow. We showed up in strength yesterday. We showed up even in areas where there were bomb threats called in, and there were some of the goon squad sent out to try to get people to not bother to stay and vote. It didn't stop them. They stayed and voted. So the people that went out to voted yesterday, they showed their strength. They showed their strength in a democratic way. They weren't there with goon squads to scare people and force their way. They were there despite the fact that the goon squads were out. And because they were there and were calm and stood in line and voted and didn't lose their shit over stuff, that sent a stronger message and was a much more powerful message than if they had shown up with their own goon squad ready to throw down. So that's a good thing. Oh, okay. And then we get the Two of Wands. That stands for choices. You're looking at, there are two paths to take here, two decisions to decide from. It's, when you look at the card, the person is contemplating things. They're looking off into the future, and they're contemplating, if I do this, this may happen. If I do that, that may happen. And so people, I think, generally got a little taste yesterday of what it felt like to vote for their betterment. And I think it's going to really, really encourage people to continue to work and to put the effort in to keep going. And then lastly, last card I got was the Moon. Now the Moon is one of those cards, it kind of has multiple meanings to it. A lot of times when you pull the Moon, it means things being hidden in the shadows, things not brought clearly into the light. But at the same time, we have to remember that the Moon does illuminate, just not as brightly as the sun illuminates. And I really feel like there's still a lot of things that are in the shadows. And this is just a little reminder for us as we wrap up the reading to keep in mind that there are still things in the shadows. And it's going to be our job to bring it out into the light, to expose it. There's going to be just enough light from the Moon for us to see it and be able to go towards it, to fix it, and to pull it out of the shadows and pull it into the light and say, okay, we fixed this, this, and this. Now it's time we fix that, that, and that. And that's what I feel really, really strongly with that. That's just a reminder that there are still things in the shadows. So we still have work to do. We've still got a lot of clearing up, cleaning up, exposing the corruption. And I don't care if the corruption is from the left or the right or in the middle. If they're corrupt, they need to go. End of story, full stop. Just like, you know, for those that are on the Epstein list, again, I don't care what party they're from or what ideology they're from. If they were involved with that pedophile ring, then they need to go. End of the line, end of story, full stop, period. They need to be gone. And the speaker will no longer be able to hold off not swearing in the new representative from Arizona. I can never get her name out of my mouth, so I'm not even going to try because I'll butcher it. But we all know who she is, and hopefully she'll get sworn in the next week. And as soon as she does, she's that vote needed to get the Epstein files brought out. And by the time she gets put in and that happens, there may be even more Republicans who have decided, I've had enough of this nonsense in my party. I'm going to step in and join the other party. And I'm starting to feel like there may even be a really good chance that the current speaker is going to get replaced with either more of a middle road Republican, or they're going to go for a Democrat to run the House. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I get a strong feeling, and I know quite a few other readers have gotten the same feeling, that the House is going to switch over into Democratic hands before the midterms even get here. So there's that really strong possibility. So y'all, you know, keep an ear out. When I hear things, I will let you know. But I'm going to wrap this up for now and catch a few of the other speeches from yesterday, from the winners. I got to listen to most Abigail Spanberger's, and I got to listen to Mandani, but I haven't heard everybody else's. So I want to be able to do that as well. Tonight, Sisters of the Mystical Tarot, 6 p.m. Central. We will be on, I think we're going to be on Allie's channel. So just go look in the post section on my page, and you'll see the thing posted. And but we'll be tonight at 6 o'clock. So y'all check it out. We're going to be discussing some interesting topics. So, all right, y'all have a good day. It's certainly brighter today than it was yesterday. Well, it's brighter today than it was the day before yesterday. Let's put it that way. Okay. All right. Bye for now.